A teaching philosophy is more than just a statement. It's a reflective tool that encapsulates an educator's belief about teaching and learning. In a dynamic educational landscape, having a clearly articulated philosophy serves as a guiding framework that shapes decision-making, informs instructional strategies, and nurtures relationships within a classroom. It allows educators to define their values, set goals for students' engagement, and adapt to the evolving needs of their learners. By embracing a teaching philosophy, educators not only enhance their professional identity, but also foster an environment where students can thrive, encouraging them to become active participants in their own learning journeys. This foundational element is crucial for personal growth, effective teaching practices, and the cultivation of a positive, inclusive learning atmosphere. Good afternoon, Doc Alvin, and my fellow enthusiasts. I'm Maria Madeline Ethan. Allow me to share to you my teaching philosophy. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. As a science teacher with 16 years of experience, I have adapted my philosophy based on the various experiences I've had in the field, while remaining committed to quality education. I have noticed significant changes in students and the education system over time. Although I have always viewed science as a fun and exciting subject, I've observed a decline in students' appreciation and fascination for it. I also face challenges in assessing and improving students' performance outcome. Initially, I was an idealist, but I have learned to adjust to the changing needs of both students and educational landscape. For me, the most essential approach in science education is helping students construct scientific concepts and apply them in their lives. It is also important that students continue to seek truth, peace, and justice, using their scientific skills and attitudes to protect themselves against injustice and to help others and the society. Stewardship and sustainability are emphasized in my classroom, as we have a responsibility to other species and to the planet. I believe that the science curriculum plays a major role in this responsibility. My teaching philosophy is anchored in 4 key pillars: constructivism, experiential learning, critical pedagogy, and environmental education. These interconnected frameworks create a vibrant learning environment where students actively construct knowledge, engage in hands-on experiences, think critically about the world around them, and develop a deep sense of responsibility for our planet. Together, they inspire a passion for learning and empower students to become informed, engaged citizens ready to make a positive impact. Constructivism is a learning theory that emphasizes the active role of learners in building their own understanding. Rather than passively receiving information, learners reflect on their experiences, create mental representations, and incorporate new knowledge into their schemas. This promotes their deeper learning and understanding. Experiential learning is an educational approach that emphasizes learning through direct experience, where students actively engage in hands-on activities and real-world situations. This method encourages active participation, reflection on experiences, and application of knowledge to new contexts. By involving collaboration and teamwork, experiential learning promotes deeper understanding, critical thinking, and a greater appreciation for the subject matter, effectively bridging the gap between the theory and practice. Critical pedagogy is an educational philosophy that emphasizes the role of education in fostering critical thinking, social justice, and empowerment. Rooted in the works of thinkers like Paulo Freire, it challenges traditional teaching methods that often reinforce existing power structures and inequalities. It aims to create a transformative learning environment where education serves as a tool for social change and personal empowerment. And lastly, environmental education is a process that aims to increase awareness and understanding of the environment and the challenges it faces. It encourages individuals to engage with ecological concepts and promotes sustainable practices to protect the planet. The goal of environmental education is to inspire individuals to become informed, responsible citizens who are committed to protecting the environment and promoting sustainability. To this end, the greatest asset of a school is the personality of a teacher. John Strachan. Thank you.